Sorry for the delay, but here we are. House of Mysteries is here, and today it is Holiday Hi-Jynx, the Pokemon Christmas special. Now, look, I'm going to address the controversy with this, but I'm not going to go... But honestly, the controversy does not diminish the product. Overall, it's still a decent special, I should say. So let's just get on the premise. So set in season 1, the first series, of course. This is, of course, going to feature what you expect: Ash, Brock, Misty, Pikachu, Jessie, James, Meowth. But but this isn't really on the main trio. More so that this is on Jessie. This is her story. We find out for her backstory that while Jessie was in an orphanage, she witnessed Santa Claus come down the chimney, but it wasn't a Santa Claus, it was a Jinx. So now she believes that throughout all her rest of her life, she's believed that Santa has been a Jinx after she's up and witnessed the Jinx steal her favorite dolly. And after convincing James and Meowth to go along with her, they decide to enact a plan to kidnap Santa Claus and steal the presents. Ash, Brock, and Misty catch on with what's going on when a runaway Jinx tells them what's going on, so they rush to the North Pole for help of a Lapras to save Santa. So yeah, this is stupid, the premise, but I mean, Pokemon itself, especially the early seasons, they were still trying to work out a formula for the anime, and honestly, it's not the worst. In fact, honestly, I think Jessie's story in this episode is actually a pretty decent one, because I'm not gonna lie, I think there wasn't really that much an episode in the original series that focused squarely on Jessie. I mean, she got more development later on in Johto when we found out her dreams about being a nurse, but mostly in terms of the Team Rocket trio, Meowth and James got at least one episode in the originals. Got more development from them, honestly. But regardless, overall, so yeah, Jessie's story is okay. I've always been accustomed to liking the original voice actors from the 4Kids era. You've got of course, Veronica Taylor. You've got your Rachel Lillis. You got whoever Brock's actor was. I forget what it was. Eric Stewart. That's right. Yeah, they're classic. And Maddie Bosney as Meowth. Yeah, they're always a great lot of actors, and yeah, I enjoyed. Oh, jeez. I don't want to play that, but anyway, yeah, I've always liked the original actors, like most people, and the ending is touching and hilarious. Yeah, not bad. So, shall I? Okay, for a problem with this episode is Lapras. It didn't really need to be there. Jinx is enough. But speaking of Jinx, shall we get on to the controversy? So this episode's never really been released to DVD. Maybe it's been released to VHS, I don't know. But this is where the early appearances of Jinx in the anime caused a lot of controversy, because Jinx, being a very human Pokemon, undeniably has human characteristics, and during those early seasons, Jinx was colored black. And the face of Jinx reminded a lot of people of the art of blackface, a a racist move by to slam African Americans and black people all over the world. And yeah, Pokemon itself had went through a lot of controversial things during the first season. I mean, yeah, some stuff was out of control, like the whole September 11 the 9/11 attacks, and episodes would get banned because of it, due to the fact that it was very similar. Okay, one was very similar, the other was just title. But of course, you had the inflatable breasts gag, the guns, and Hitler cosplay, and in the episode Ash characters always Taurus, and then of course you got the epileptic seizures episode. So yeah, I think they needed a quick fix. So they never really showed this episode long for another one that also featured Jynx in the original series, the Ice Cave or Key. They don't really show that much. This one gets a bit more shows, but yeah, the controversy remained. So since then, starting from I think Hoenn, when Jynx reappeared, it's been purple ever since. Not just this, but also in the games. But do I see blackface in it? Well, I guess you can. It's just really hard, and well, it's not the original intent. As we all know, this wasn't the original intention, but the controversy is there, and I understand why they had to make the change. Honestly, I'm not really down with humanoid Pokemon anyway. They've got to be coloured in a different colour. I mean, that's what they did with Sock in Generation 5. And it's evolved form, I forget what it's called. But regardless, it's still a good Christmas special, and I'd say just give it a go if you're a Pokemon fan. And anyway, even without being a Pokemon fan, I think you can enjoy it. Gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. I mean, 7 out of 10 half stars. It's a decent enough special. Not bad, not great, but for a Pokemon fan, it'll do you okay. So what's next? Well, it is a Christmas special people either love or they hate. You'll find out where I lie in it in my next review. But in the meantime, House Mouse Reviews is out, and I'll see you later as we take a trip into a snowflake that contains a village called Whoville. I don't really know how to say. You know what it means. Anyway, ciao.